Welcome, everybody. The story thus far being written by Devin Booker. He has been everywhere.
There's a handful of guys that can go nuclear on any given night. And Booker, he's on that short list when he's locked in. Come on.
Yeah, one of the elite scorers in this game, and Booker's only getting better.
All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at two key players from that first half.
I love watching these two guys go at it. You can call this a Shaq-size matchup. Both guys leading the way for their teams.
You calling it Shaq size? That's a statement. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. The deadly duo of Beal and Booker at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Bol, and it's Sanders in at the power forward position.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Henderson finds Anthony. Henderson drives in, and the basket is good. Henderson's got 5.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want. And a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Here's Henderson. The Suns getting their last shot to go. The 3 ball. Bol grabs the board. And the Suns shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Booker, good.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Booker's gone 5 of 8 from beyond the arc. Pass to Grant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant.
And he makes a first.
Great basketball play runs into family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
And so Grant nails them both. And Phoenix has possession. Beal, the pass to Bol. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bol's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Anthony with a screen on Beal. Henderson, the pass to Nurkic. And here's Grant. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Grant's got 11 points.
And this is something Grant has worked a lot on. Now a legitimate three-point threat.
Beal from outside. Portland grabs the miss.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Grant outside. Pass to Anthony. Over Bridges. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Beal. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Henderson against Beal. Anthony outside. Six to shoot. Bridges on the double. And here's Nurkic for 3. Connects from downtown. Nurkic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Pass to Sanders. Bridges outside from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Anthony. He's guarded by Bridges. Anthony in the post. He's against Bridges. Anthony misses. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
That's good from Bridges. Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 21. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Sanders has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Right side Booker from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Henderson. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Nurkic up top. Got it. Good job in the low post. Nurkic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's going to take more effort than that to stop Nurkic from scoring. He's a tough-minded big who plays with physicality.
No problems knocking that one down.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Grant's shot is off.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Henderson. And he can't jam. It through.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Bridges passes to Bowl. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now. Grant with a screen on Bridges. Back to Henderson. Pass to Holiday. Nurkic with the ball. Booker defending. Out to Anthony. Here's the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. That's good from Grant. On the assist by Henderson. Grant's got 13.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Bol, a screen on Henderson. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
For Phoenix.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity?
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Booker. Portland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Henderson scanning the floor. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Sanders with a rebound. Sanders has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. Bol at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Brown, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Anthony. And the Suns will go for a different look here. And Bol drops them both. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Gordon against Holiday. Pass to Sharp. To the left wing. Here's Grant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Proving his toughness down low. Grant getting the shot off one way or another.
To Jeremy Grant.
That one falls for Grant. Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. And so Grant nails them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And Gordon has got the ball here for Phoenix. Eubanks the screen. Gordon the pass to Eubanks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Drew Holiday.
Shooting for Phoenix. Drew Eubanks. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Watanabe's checked in for Lee. And he makes both free throws. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Now here's Henderson. He's got 5. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Gordon outside. Pass to Watanabe. Fires from deep. On target from range. Watanabe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Henderson doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Now Holiday, defended by Gordon. And that one's good. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Pass to Watanabe. Here's Okogie. Uses the glass on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Henderson, the pass to Holiday. Up and over Gordon. The Suns clear it. Eubanks, he's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gordon against Holiday. They double him with Brown. Here's Eubanks. Hey, great D that time from Grant. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Holiday. Give him 8. Outside for Grant. Buries it down low. Grant's got 13 points in this quarter.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Gordon, the pass to Okogie. And the shot goes down.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's Holiday. Banked it in off the glass. Holiday's got 10 points.
Yeah, that's some flashy stuff from Holiday. I mean, those moves give confidence that carry over into your shot.
Gordon with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3. Watanabe can't get it to go. Portland's shooting about 53% in the third. A very good number. Grant's shot is off. Phoenix. Has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Gordon outside. Here's Watanabe. He's covered by Grant. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And with a pause in the action, let's check out the top shooting rookies from downtown this past month. The 4th spot held by Scoot Henderson.
He's been simply on fire from deep during this past month. He knows he's got the green light to fire from distance whenever he's given the opportunity.
Simons is checked in for Drew Holiday. And a change for the Suns. Metu, he's checked in for Watanabe. Now here's Simons. Defense is right there. Pass to Grant. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Gordon. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Outside for Grant. The 3 ball. And Metu pulls it down.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's Grant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
So for the Blazers, Little comes in for Brown, and Anthony subbed in for Henderson.
Give it up for your Trailblazers stud team.
And he drops the first. He makes 1 or 2 that time. Well, Phoenix is shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. It's 2-on-1. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Okogie. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Eubanks. Over Sharp. The shot by Eubanks, no good. Grant outside. Got it off in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Nasir Little out there with Carmelo Anthony. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Simons. Over Gordon. And it's Simons missing. Johnson against Thibault. For 3, Gordon. Thibault with the board. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Pass to Anthony. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Grant?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
Now here's Simons. Now Thibault. Right side Little. Pass to Anthony from downtown. Gets the three to fall. Anthony's got 26 points.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
To the paint. Out to the wing. Eubanks, the pass to Metu. Here's Okogie. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Suns, Josh Okogie. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Suns making a switch here. Bates Diop's checked in. And so he hits both. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
At the line for your Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Suns. Hits both from the stripe.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Gordon with it. Pass to Metu. Okogie on the wing. He's covered by Simons.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Anthony outside. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
Metu, the pass to Gordon. Back to Metu. Here's Okogie. And the shot's good.
Josh Okogie.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Simons outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That one on Gordon.
Team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, and 2 shots.
And that one falls for Simons. Nurkic is checked in for Portland. And so Simons nails both of them. So much talk about what should be done with the regular season, RJ.
Yeah, players and teams have kind of really started downplaying the importance of the regular seasons, but not the smart ones. Part of that is, the media obsession with rings and ring counting, but the regular season matters, and I do not believe that they should shorten it at all.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Anthony outside. It's Little on the wing. Shoots over Johnson. Little, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Gordon. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Johnson against Anthony. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Good anticipation from Johnson. Saw the shot coming and got a hand on it.
Back to Gordon. Simons with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Portland, Nasir Little. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Richard, what's your stance on the take foul that was implemented not too long ago?
I am so glad that they implemented that. The transition game is one of the most entertaining aspects of the game. Not many people are going to complain about a rule that encourages up-tempo basketball.
Brown, he's checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Anthony. Both shots good from the stripe. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Okogie. And the Suns get another 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Sharp. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Okogie. Back to Lee. Here's Johnson. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
This is the challenge that Johnson poses. He's someone that understands how to draw contact.
At the line for the Suns, Cameron Johnson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. And you can have 3 guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of. It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Sharp passes to Simons. Brown with a screen. Here's Sharp. Oh, throw it down. Wow. Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Now here's Gordon. Pass to Johnson. Lee on the wing. 6 to shoot. Gordon outside. Launches it. And it's Little with a rebound.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Thibault passes to Simons. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. The Suns have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Johnson with it, now guarded by Brown. Here's Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal
Man,
foul.
good whistle there.
Third team foul. At the line for the Suns, Eric Gordon, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So you played and now broadcasted all around the league, Richard. You have a favorite arena when it comes to atmosphere?
Look, there is nothing like playing in New York City. I used to catch a cab from my apartment to go play games. But let me tell you, the crowds in Boston, they are something different. Highest energy I've ever been a part of.
Both free throws good from Gordon. So it's Portland now. Simons outside. Pass to Thibault. Brown with it. Working on Metu. The shake. Brown can't hit. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just running in. Johnson takes off the moment he sees that gap.
Gordon against Simons. Pass to Thibault. Here's Sharp. Brown with a screen. Here's Sharp. Simons outside. Up and over Gordon. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Simons has got 4 points this quarter.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Lee, the pass to Metu. Gordon attacking. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so here's Portland. Now Simons. From the arc. Well, Richard, the league now requires 65 games played to qualify for postseason awards. You see that curbing load management at all?
I hope so, B.A. I'm not a big fan of load management. I think if you're healthy, you should try and play. You should build up your strength to run a marathon. I think if teams are prioritizing postseason success, that's fine. But look, players are going to want to get those All-NBA awards because that helps with your contract.
And it's Simons missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Lee on the wing. Pulls it. And it's Phoenix with another.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Simons. Outside Little. The 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Lee. Johnson on the wing. There's the triple. And the Suns get another 3.
For 3.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Bates Diop. He's checked in for the Suns. Here's Okogie. And to even things out for free agents from year to year, the league now has something called cap smoothing, RJ.
In the past, free agents in a year with a big cap spike would get a lot more money than free agents in the other years. This is an attempt to even it out so we don't have the same thing happen back in 2017.
Here's Anthony doing his part offensively.
Nearing 30 points in this one. He's been so tough to contain.
Nurkic a screen on Johnson. Here's Anthony. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Brown, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. Sharp, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. And a change for the Suns. Eubanks is checked in. Here's Gordon. Pass to Okogie. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Bates Diop passes to Gordon. This one for three. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, BA, I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Simons. The three is up. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And this is how they wanted to finish off this season series, with a win and evening it up at 2 games apiece.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire. He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Gordon against Simons. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Brown, a screen on Johnson. Inside. And it's rejected. Simons against Gordon. Here's Okogie. Pass to Eubanks. Now here's Johnson. Here's Bates Diop. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.